Welcome back to my LEGO organizing journey. Today, I think I've built up the courage to finally take on the last of the big blue bin of very dirty and very non-LEGO LEGO. Here's what we've done in the last two videos. This is the LEGO that I pulled from this. That's all the non-LEGO. And deep within this bin is probably the dirtiest segment of this, being that all that dog hair and trash and everything probably settled to the bottom, but we're going to take it on today, and I'm going to finally finish this off so we can then clean all this up and get it into the collection. Based on the amounts that I've dumped in the last two videos, this actually seems like a bit less. Let's do my favorite part, and we'll dump it out here. Trying not to make this a Brickitect video, and succeeding, but oh, oh, gross. Let's get this under the light so you can see just how much disgustingness is still in here. A lot of that already came out, of course, but here is what we got, including a base plate. How's the condition of this? It is not LEGO. That is the condition of it. So that will be going over here. This as well. This is stuff that was just hiding at the bottom. There's another piece of that boat, which it turns out, I thought this was LEGO. I did a little community post update on this. I thought this was LEGO just on quick look at it, but the studs actually say Kobe and not LEGO. They kind of have the same font. I don't know how well you can see it on camera. It's kind of hard to show, but it says Kobe, C-O-B-I, all in caps with the same LEGO font. I'm pretty sure this is the whole thing, and what I'd like to do with this is build a little something out of it, maybe all non-LEGO actually, and then float this down the creek this summer when things warm up and just have a little bit of fun with it instead of just throwing it away, because you know, Kobe is actually a decent product. In fact, probably the best non-LEGO bricks on the How Bad Is It that I've used so far have been from Kobe. So yeah, I will hold on to this. And we have ourselves a boat. It's not LEGO, but it's still pretty cool nonetheless. What's not so cool is what you're seeing here. Look at that grime. I'm just immune to it at this point. Someone said that they would definitely like wear a hazmat suit when they're going through this. They would wear gloves. At this point, I just, you know, we're just gonna do it. I'll burn my hands after this. We'll just set them on fire, sanitize them. But I'll move this around. You can see, you know, it's kind of the same stuff. I haven't found anything overly remarkable. We found some minifigs. I have a little bowl here that I started showing the minifigs, and I'll try to put these all together so you can see them by the end of this. But the most of this is just regular pieces, adding quantity. There's a lot of broken stuff in here, like always. And there are some interesting pieces that I come across, and that's what I'm going to share with you in this video, because I think that's kind of fun, just sharing like, hey, this is a piece that I don't have in my collection. That's my phrase that I always say. Okay, Bubby, pardon the interruption there. Had to go snag some pizza out of the oven and have some dinner. But now we're back at it, energized, ready to keep picking all this non-LEGO and broken stuff out of here. There's another boat we could float down the creek. Might take that one too. It's very similar to the LEGO ones, only, if I'm being honest, more detailed than our traditional LEGO boats. We'll set that aside. I guess I'm a sucker for boats, even if they're not LEGO. Is there anything amazing in here that you'd like to see? Here's another Harry Potter torso. We'll put that over here, make a little pile with that. Hey, there's a LEGO boat. See, you can decide for yourself. It was sitting there the whole time. Who did it better? Is this, who made this one? I don't know. Who did it better, LEGO or this? And don't let your LEGO obsession or bias change your mind. Which one do you think's a better boat? Although this one has more studs in it. You could probably do more with it. That boat's pretty sick. I'm gonna lose all my LEGO fans now. They're like, he said something good about a non-LEGO thing. How dare you? Burn him! Burn him at the stake. I understand. You know, when I do the How Bad Is It videos, the purpose isn't to trash non-LEGO brands. It's to bring awareness that there are other things out there that you can maybe try out. It might even be a Kobe boat, you know? You might try it out and you might like it. There are some bad stuff though too, I'll admit. But LEGO is always going to be my favorite. And I just think the quality is amazing. You certainly do pay for that in terms of price, but I think it's worth it personally. Again, I'm probably biased in that regard. And I've been a little spoiled when I just bought a Mega He-Man action figure set for $1 on eBay, which would have never been that cheap if it was LEGO. But yeah, I'm partial to LEGO no matter what way it goes. I just love it. As you can probably tell based on everything that you've seen over the last 10 years or whatever, however long I've been doing these videos, I got a thing for LEGO. And I got a lot of them here, and I'm going to go through it, and I'll share all the cool and interesting parts I find as soon as I turn the camera off. Right off the bat, I'm starting to get tricked a little bit by these Kobe pieces. Again, upon just a very quick look, you see a little bit of text on top there, and you're like, oh, that's Lego. But then you look closer, and I don't know how well it shows on camera, especially these black pieces, but it says Kobe and not Lego. And that's why when I looked at that boat initially, when we were just starting the initial video on this whole stockpile, I was like, oh, that's Lego. But then you're like, oh, that's Kobe. So that one's Kobe. This one has like colors on the side. I think that is Mega. But this one right here, I thought was Lego. I really honestly can't tell the difference. Like if you just looked at that, that's Lego to me. But no, that's once again a Kobe piece, C-O-B-I. Also this goes with the boat. That's a Kobe piece as well. One of the masts. Do we have any others in here? That might be it, but, oh, right here, maybe? Yeah, I just have to find the bottom part of that. That's cool. I don't have any sails or anything, but dude, maybe I can use that as a part of the boat that I build to float down the creek. The Lego pile's growing pretty strong right now, as are the interesting parts that I want to share with you, starting with Moana minus her head. She does not, I've not come across it, and I don't think it's in here. So we have Moana's body. Nice to have. This part, I had to double check to see if this is Lego. This is a Bionicle piece. The color is awesome, and I most certainly don't have that in my collection. I thought this was really neat. This is like Knights Kingdom 2, I think is what this is from. But it's the like chest protector. And maybe Moana needs that since she already lost her head. Could put that on her. I found this. This was probably one of the coolest things. This is like a guitar case from a Series 5 CMF, I believe. And it actually opens up. And I do not have the guitar that goes with it, if there is one, but the case is there. And then last but not least, this is something that I'm really excited to share. I talked about Kobe in this video. You're not going to be able to see this because of, well, maybe you will. This is a Tycho brick. And these are, outside of Kobe, these pieces, when I find them in yard sale lots, I'm always impressed with how close they are to Lego bricks. Like, it's shocking just how close they are, and the quality, like the plastic, is amazing. And if I put these side by side, Tycho and Lego, so darn close, probably even more than Mega. And I just love them. I think they're great, and I wish Tycho still made bricks because they're just great quality, and I'd love to see like what their sets look like. I've never had one. I've only ever found the bricks themselves. I've never found plates, just Tycho bricks, and I wanted to share that. And I also found this teal one, which is kind of crazy for how old this is. But those were the interesting parts that I found so far. Let me know what your favorite part is. Is it Moana with no head? Is it the chest protector, this Bionicle piece, the Tycho brick, or is it the guitar/violin case? I think it's guitar. Those are pretty neat. My two sorted piles are getting pretty big, and my to-be sorted pile getting a lot smaller, as are the pieces in it. And this is the worst part because it's the dirtiest and the hardest to go through. So this is going to take me a bit, but I did end up finding some interesting things that I want to share with you. Just a few. Starting with Scooby-Doo's head has a lot of damage to the nose there, kind of worn down. So I don't know if I'll be able to do much with that, but I did find that. Also found Mr. Freeze's head. We found his hands from the mech in the last video. And there's his head, no body anywhere as far as I can tell. I found this map. It's like an Aztec map, along with these green binoculars. I thought they were interesting. And then the most interesting piece that I've come across in this segment was this slope, which when I look at that, that's the Star Destroyer Bridge. And I was like, oh, that is cool. And it only appears in one set. I thought I was onto something, but it's really not valuable. It's in this set right here. This is 6207 A-Wing Fighter. It's right there. But that was neat. And then one last thing I want to show you here before I think I'm going to wrap this for the night and come back tomorrow morning with fresh hands and a fresh mind to go through this stuff. These two pieces right here. One is Lego, one is Kobe. And if you look from afar, you really can't tell much of a difference. It's not until you get very close. This is the part I was telling you about. This one right here, Lego, that's Kobe, and that's how tricky it can be when you're looking at these. And that's why these sorts take so much time, because I'm looking through these pieces, verifying Lego logos and everything, and then what doesn't have one goes over here. Even some pieces that are damaged, you might see some actual Lego bricks over here. They're damaged and sometimes dirty, but mostly just damaged pieces that I put over here. And they're just not going to go in the collection because I have such a surplus as it is. So I'm not putting any damaged stuff in there. So a lot of this is like looking at every single piece. It just takes a lot of time. And that's why I've spent 3 days now, going into 4, because I'm going to finish this up tomorrow morning and get this video out to you. I may have come back fresh this morning, but what you're looking at here is anything but fresh. This is the disgustingness that was at the bottom of the bin, pretty much all throughout it, honestly. This is what it looks like every time I finish one of these up, and I save it just so you can see the reality that is Lego sorting. When you get down to the end of this, it's terrible. But here's all the non-Lego that I pulled out of the last batch. This is 3 of 3. And then the good news, lots of Lego in here, a lot more than the non-Lego. There's the last bit of it, and now you can see what my $20 investment turned into, overflowing inside this bin. Lots of labor to get to this point where it became a pure collection, although I'm sure there's some Kobe pieces in here and some stuff has snuck through, but I'm pretty darn happy with that. These are all the minifigs that I pulled out of here, and I'd like to try to piece some of these together and see what we actually have. A lot of these are very damaged and won't be going to the collection, but it'd be fun to see exactly what came out of this, being that most of them are all broken up and broken down. So let's try to do that now and see our minifig collection. Some of them are actually stuck. Oh, what is that? They're stuck to the bottom. Gross. I called in reinforcements for the job here because Clarkman is the minifig guy. And we'll show you what we came away with here. These are the complete minifigs that we have. We kind of just made ones that we thought made sense. In some cases not so much. We also have Friends dolls back here. Shield your eyes. There's that eagle. He might be going on eBay. Although people said I should have a couple eagles in my amusement park. You can never have too many, from what I understand. We got accessories here, heads. Here are some legs. If you see anything there that is special, maybe you'll notice it. We also have torsos here. Again, some of these are a little damaged, like that one with the purple shirt there at the bottom has some wear to it and not too chewed up, but I don't want to put anything less than stellar into our collection. Here's Harry Potter. He just needs some hands. We got some type of Batman there.
That's not his hair.
And, oh, that's not Harry's hair, is it?
Yeah.
He's a custom Harry. He's an extra Harry Potter. We've got 3 of these. We can put those together, but how many we got here? Actual total minifigs, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, like completed minifigs, a bunch that just need a couple things, torsos like crazy, legs. I don't know what happened with this collection, but hey, we got some out of here and we pulled them out. And like I said, for 20 bucks, I paid for all of this. What do you think, Clark, man? $20 for this?
Holy crap, that's a lot of pieces for $20.
Yeah, and a lot of boot Lego, too.
$20 for all that Lego? Lego set, yeah. That's like a $200 Lego set right there.
If you were to actually buy some Lego, let's make that the question of the day. How much do you think this would be if you were to buy this from Lego? Like, I guess it'd be like a Lego Classic bin or something like that. How much would all of these parts be, do you think? And then add the minifigs in, too. How much would you pay for this?
It's like $30 in minifigs.
Maybe. Next video, guys, I'm going to try my hand at cleaning this with an ultrasonic cleaner for the first time ever, so that'll be an experiment worth going into. I hope you enjoyed the first of the big blue bins that we made it through. We survived it. Barely, but we did it. I'm going to clean this up, and we'll start from scratch in the next one, cleaning some stuff. It's going to be good times. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you, hopefully in the not the next non-Lego video, but the next Lego video. Try saying that once.